Hi guys. Okay, so we posted some videos. I posted some videos about some analysis that I did, waiting for them to play out. But unfortunately, most of those pairs just became invalidated. They were so invalidated that I just left them. Let's see the pairs. I think I posted boom 300. Let's run it through. Boom 300, 300. Yep. So I was waiting for this market to buy from here after this break of structure, but to show me a sign that I was going to buy from here. But I didn't see that sign. Even if you looked up on 30 minutes, there was no clear break of structure. Again, it was just breaking down below this point. So I had to let it go for the meantime. And again, if you notice now, it has gone below this low. So it's no longer valid for a buy for now. I'm not looking at it at the moment. Let's see the next one. VIX 100 1S. Think this one had already activity 100 1S. Yep. Okay. So I think I was expecting a buy, yeah, from somewhere here. So market gave me this push to break off all these highs. Yeah. Originally, when I saw that, I later went back to check on it and I saw that this market was uptrend all the way here and it broke this low here. So since when it broke this low at this point, it never came back and took out this one. So all these points that I gathered here, all here became liquidity for the original sell, for the main sales. So what market just did here was to grab liquidity, grab the final one for it to take off. If you notice, it grabbed even this one, the tip of this grabbed it. But this other block here still held. This other block here at the highest of the highest still held. Yes, this other block here. Yeah. So if you notice, that other block still held its position, which I told you guys I took this trade as a sell, but I left the market early from here. I thought my bias was that it was going to buy, so I didn't want to, like, this is always good. That's why you analyze the overall direction and see if it has changed direction overall. So this was what made me understood that it has actually changed direction overall. I just wasn't notified early. So it happens. Everybody makes mistake. Nobody is that's perfect and good. Even the best traders still take loss. Okay, let's look at the next one. Crash 50. Let's see, what's Crash 50? What's that pay again? Okay. Oh yeah, I think I was still waiting for the return. It was supposed to return to this area or somewhere around there because it was now a sell. This is not a sell, but this market went down here. It didn't return. So it was just looking like it was still going to be going down. So I just left it. I needed it to come back to an advantage point. I know there's a fair value gap here, but I don't think this fair value gap will hold. I think it will take it out. But then where I was going to be waiting for it is this other block here, this particular other block here. So for now, I'm not looking at it. I'm just doing a quick recap on those pairs that we took. The next one is okay, I'll come to this. I'll come to VIX 50. The next one is VIX 25 index. VIX 25 just started running up, just like what we saw in VIX 100 one is VIX 25 just started running up. Like, see what I'm saying? So I was expecting that okay, maybe after this had given this little spot here that it's going to continue downward. It's going to come up and continue downward, but it didn't give me any sign. Even if you check 4 hours, I did not see a clear break of structure, you see, to the downside. So I didn't see any clear break of structure to the downside, which is part of my entry rules. So your entry rules should be able to help you avoid a loss, and also it should be able to help you take the best of the trades, right? So it helped me avoided this loss, and Yes, I wasn't in the right direction. If I was actually in the right direction buying these markets, then probably maybe I would have seen a good trade. And it's a good one though. It's a good one. That's this place came to pick up. I think it was this other block. Yeah, it was this particular big other block from here. It came and tapped it in. This engulfing candle would have been my entry. I wouldn't enter here because this wasn't like a proper, you know, a candlestick pattern. So, but I would have entered here after I'd seen this engulfing candle. I would have actually entered here to buy the market. But yeah, so talking about that VIX 50, I am still waiting on this VIX 50 index. Yeah, I'm still waiting on that VIX 50 index. Let's just do VIX 50 since we're at it. Yeah, so I'm still waiting on the VIX 50 index. Sorry. This is the VIX 50 index. It's overall sales, right? It has not broken a significant um, low point. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a running nose. So, but I'm okay. All right. So the only significant high would have broken would have been here to continue as a buy. But then we're still waiting for the trade. Actually, we are still on it. We're still waiting for it. If this market should give us a reversal pattern, we have a zone here. There's a zone here, a zone where it might reverse. So I guess maybe it's just stalling, so it will come. But it's within our range at the moment. Is the daily order block is set, the 2 4 hours order block on a 4 hour time frame. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, so the 2 4 hours order block, they are all set. Okay. So this zone, I think I should take this off. Yeah, yeah, I'll take that off. Let me remove this as well. I was actually buying this. Was I? I think this was one of the trades I took. I can't remember. But yeah, so it's trending to that direction. So the only thing we could do now is to wait for it to finish the trend, to change character because it's still an uptrend at the moment. Yeah, so I believe market is stalling. So it may come to this upside, the upside of the trend to tap it in and keep going down. So, but I don't know. At this point, I don't have a clear entry confirmation, so I'm not in on the trade at this point. I'm not in on the trade. I have to get something clear. Yeah, it has to be very clear, like clear, clear, clear. So, yeah, so that's just basically it for now for this pair. So for this pair, we're just still going to be waiting for the break of structure to the downside. Then that's when we can take it. The last low that we saw here, or that we are looking at here, is this particular low, right? This particular low here now. So if markets should create a break of structure, it should be, or change of character, it should be breaking below this point. Yeah, should be breaking below this point. So we're still waiting for this, and we're watching to see what happens next. This is already 5 p.m. So hopefully we'll get a good strategy or a good pair to take on this. All right. So let me let the next pair. I have some couple of pairs here to look at with you guys. I have 15 VIX 15 1S. I think this is actually the very good one that I'm waiting for. There's 15 1S, there's Boom 900, and there's Crash 1000. These pairs are legit. They are like the top for this week that I'm actually looking at. They're actually good pairs. All right. So, but if I see any other one within the week, I'll still call it out. So, but my goal is to look for one high probability trade and take that trade. And that's just my goal for the week. Okay. So, for now, I'll see you guys in the next trade. If you, the next video, if you're not yet subscribed, please do well to subscribe and drop a comment and follow. Okay. Follow me on my TikTok. It's still on Josh FX Pro. Somebody was asking me the other day, what is your TikTok? It's the same name that you see here on YouTube, right? Josh FX Pro on TikTok. You see me. All right. So see you guys on the next video. Ciao.